It's October, and today we're on wheels. But wheels are fun too. Maybe not as many landing options as the float plane, but still fun. There is a lot of moisture in the air right now. The air is cooler, and we've had some really rainy weather. The ground elevation in the valleys in this area is between 2,000 and 4,000 feet. Often the clouds are right on the deck, so sometimes you have to get somewhat creative to find a way to the destination. I'm in a Cessna 206. It has the IO 550, 80-gallon fuel tanks, burns about 16 gallons an hour, has an empty weight of about 2,100 pounds, a max gross of 3,600 pounds, giving it a useful load of about 1,500 pounds. No fancy avionics, as you'd probably expect in a bush plane. Today I'm going into a bush runway cut out of the forest. It's pretty long, but quite narrow. How narrow? I'm not really sure. There isn't exactly an aerodrome chart for this one. I do a reconnaissance lap to check to make sure the runway's clear. I want to make sure there's no animals, airplanes, helicopters, people, or vehicles on the runway. If I had to guess, I'd say it's about 75 feet wide from tree line to tree line. Not that narrow, you might think. But when there's timber on either side instead of grass, the consequences of drifting left or right are much higher. The other gotcha with this runway is on windy days. As soon as you drop below the tree line, bye-bye airspeed. The approach speed in this 206 is 60 knots. Pretty slow. Perfect for the bush. I quickly unloaded, reloaded, and then I was out of there. For gravel-ish runways like this, I treat it a lot like a soft field. Always keep rolling and get it off the surface and into ground effect as soon as it wants to fly. If you are interested in wheeled bush flying, you really only need a commercial pilot's license. You don't need an instrument rating or a multi-engine rating. Although, as you progress in a bush flying career, you may want to have a multi-engine instrument rating, as you could find yourself in a multi-engine airplane one day. But to get started, you only need a single-engine land commercial pilot's license. Not all runways are like that one in the bush. Some are much more challenging. There are also a lot of very developed gravel runways in the bush that help to service the various industries. The biggest challenge is quite often weather. There's no weather radar up here, so that makes it a little more difficult. However, most places have Starlink internet these days, which allows us to get photos and weather reports from the destination, helping us to make go, no-go decisions. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.